everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see from the title, this is completely different to any of my other videos as it's a little bit more personal because it's actually now, what date is it? The 5th of April, and this is all about my journey so far of 2018 being in a leg cast. Yup. So I'm going to start from the beginning. So last year I was working so hard after The Apprentice and building my business that I ended up booking a skiing trip. I thought, oh my god, this is perfect. I'm going to relax, I'm going to chill out, I'm going to get drinks, I'm going to do some skiing. Never been before, so I was super excited. Went, and on the second morning that we were there, I fell. But I was going down the slope and I fell, and then I tried to get up again, but whatever way I went that way across the slope instead of down, and I was on a steep part. I somehow went across. I hit another big pile of snow. I fell and my ski got caught in the back of my hood. So if you can imagine, I'm lying there with one leg up around here, and I had to take my ski out of my hood and put it back round. Now from that moment, I knew it was broken. I heard the crack, I heard the break, and then I just knew. I knew. Now, obviously the bones broke. I'm lying there getting taken off the mountain. I had to record this shit. It was bloody hilarious. There's me coming down the mountain, tucked in ski with my phone. I'll try and put it in attached to this. Got to the hospital, also recording all my Snapchats. Yeah, I think I broke my leg. But then the news did come. Yes, yeah, your leg. You have broke your fibula bone in 3 places. Which wasn't ideal of what I wanted to hear. But I accepted it very, very, very quickly. And I got cast. I got a cast on in France, and then I went straight out for dinner and filled myself with red wine because it was either that or I was going to cry my heart out. After I got my cast on, it was on for 51 days to be precise, all together. And then I had my checkup. So the bone should have been healed by now, but the bone wasn't fusing together with the other one. So obviously they put me in an air cast boot. Still on. So I've been wearing that bad boy for, it's now it's the 5th week now. So altogether 12 weeks from I had my break. And tomorrow morning I'm going for my final appointment. Now in the last one 4 weeks ago, they told me that the bone wouldn't heal, and if it hadn't healed in 4 weeks that I will be going for surgery and I will be getting it pinned. Now over the last 12 weeks I have never ever in my life experienced the emotional roller coaster that my body and my mind has put me through, because I don't think I really suffered anxiety before. I never had a feeling where I thought the thought of going into a social environment, like the silliest little things of going down to my local shopping centre, I would feel physically sick. I would feel right in the pit of my stomach sick and nervous. You know, over the last 12 weeks I've been really, really, God, I get feeling emotional even talking about it. I've just been tough in a way of one, I've gained a load of weight. That's one thing. Haven't been to the gym and I love my food. So it's attaching and it's a staying because I can't walk. 2, even the simplest of things, and I know it's only temporary, but even the simplest little things of having a shower and standing up in a shower or driving a car, carrying your handbag. The last 12 weeks have been very, very, very challenging for me and my mother, because she's been right by my side the whole way through it. But they have been really, really tough. And I just wanted to talk today, the night before, because if the doctor says tomorrow, you know, the bone hasn't healed, you need surgery, I know again it's only temporary, and one really, really horrible person that I've now deleted from my life had said to me, there's enough going on in the world, like it's only your leg. Excuse me. Is a very important part of my body. So tomorrow will either be a very difficult day, and if it is a difficult day, this video will continue, because I am going to talk about it in more depth of how depression and anxiety can hit somebody who very, very quickly, I just want to be on my own all the time, which is really, really, really bad. I know it's only a broken leg. I know it'll heal. If we need surgery tomorrow, I'm documenting the whole thing. Every minute of how I feel, what's happening. Because over the last 3 months, I've googled so many stories. Like, I've tried my hardest and read and been on YouTube looking at other people's stories. And I'm really gonna home in on, it's not just a break. This really affects people's minds, stability, mental health. Wait. So, fingers crossed. Maybe I'll not be continuing this video. Who knows? Well, I'm back, so that can only mean one thing. Went to Craigavon today, and yes, they have informed me that my leg has not healed. And I'm an absolute mess today. Like, I'm wearing I look like shit. I've been crying. So yeah, leg's not healed. Apparently I'm in for emergency surgery. So let's see how long this takes. No, I'm pissed off big time. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, I just went in for my CAT scan. Now they've just told me that I'll wait another 2 weeks for an appointment just to see the results of the CAT scan. So, as you can imagine, my mother is on the warpath. Oh, she is like a woman possessed. And I can understand her. Like, I have a broken leg for 15 weeks now, and they want me to wait another 2 weeks for an appointment, and then still wait on surgery after that. Come on now. Come on. It's now the 26th of April. It's actually 3 weeks tomorrow from they last told me, and I last seen them, that I needed surgery. So yet another 3 weeks have passed, and Nobody's done anything. Went to the GP today because my foot is actually black. So as soon as it hits the ground, it turns like a really dark purpley black. I can't move my toes. I haven't moved my toes in about a couple of weeks. Still nobody gives a shit. And was an A&E during the week because the foot was actually purple. I mean, like a really dark and cold. I thought the thing was going to fall off. Went up to A&E, sat there for 4 hours. No, that's normal. Right, okay, so it's normal to have a purple foot. Right, thanks for that. I'll just go on home then. Yeah, okay, bye.
How are you feeling this morning, Grainne?
I feel like I'm actually going to go a little bit crazy here today, considering this is now week 16 with a non-union broken bone in my leg. Nobody